Okay, so you can see I still have makeup left on from the night before. I had put it on later. Slept on it, flat back. Always happens. Because I just sleep on a satin pillowcase. I don't use a bonnet, or I can't pineapple it because it's too short. But I will fix it. This is day 7. And today is the last day that I'm going to be trying to do this technique for a full week's worth of wash and goes modified using a t-shirt. My hair is just about had it anyway, and it's ready to be washed and a protein treatment. So I was just in the shower with a t-shirt wrapped around my head. I didn't do anything beforehand, and just wet it while I was in the shower with the t-shirt, left the t-shirt on, took the rest of my shower. I have a dry t-shirt around my neck, and I'm using Taliah Waajid Curly Curl Cream as a styler. My hair has enough moisture from previous days. I really don't need to add more moisturizer or leave-in conditioner or anything like that. You can see my fuzzy parts. But the Taliah Waajid Curly Curl Cream is really good if you get familiar with how to use it. It's like a balm that turns creamy and a little tacky. So it's very thick consistency, and you have to use it sparingly in multiple areas of your head. Where my hair is so thick, that's really important too. I don't put this really close to my roots initially. That's more like the residual that I do, simply because it will straighten them out. Because it does. It is a curl lengthener, stretcher, whatever you want to call it, extender. I'm talking to my husband here. Anyways, so if you're looking for something that will do that, that will stretch your curls while you're doing a wash and go, this is a great product for that. But it's also really good for just keeping definition that you've put in. And this is definition that I initially put in day 1 and then redefined on day 5 of the week. Because normally if I do like just like a straight wash and go, I don't get this. I have to work for it. And I'm also going inside the bulk of my hair and adding more of the Taliah Waajid Curly Curl Cream. Just because my hair has been steadily expanding through the week. And today is the last day, and I know if I don't do this, it's just going to get really, really, really big, and it'll be a little harder to control. And I do not want to have to worry about my hair. Smoothing it down. Normally, to get this definition, I would have to twirl, which I've been doing a lot of. But I am just smoothing it down the hair shaft, and you can see the curls just coming out. And it's pretty good definition for not doing too much to get it. I don't know how much the Taliah Waajid Curly Curl Cream costs, because I got it as a hand-me-down from my mother. And I also did not look at the ingredients too closely to see if it has silicones in it. It does have a good amount of protein, and that was actually one thing that made me want to try it, because my hair loves protein in all forms. But if you're doing curly girl method, I don't know if it's, one of the approved types of products. My mother was doing curly girl for a while. I don't know if she still is. And I don't know if when she bought this, she was doing curly girl either. So that's not going to really help me to recommend it or not for you if that's a priority for you to do curly girl. But like I have said before, it's not so much the product, but it's knowing how to use it well and your general technique for how best to style your hair. And the technique that I use, for a week or more of styling my hair may not work for everybody else. Who knows? It may not work for anybody else but little old me, because I did not see too many other people. I didn't see anybody, first of all, using a towel in the shower. A t-shirt in the shower for the purpose I was using it. So who knows? But I thought I could help even one other person to not like be so frustrated with their hair and trying to figure out why other techniques are not working for them, here's just one more technique that you can try. And you can take a look at all my other videos in this series. I'll have them all similarly titled and which days they are, you know, day 1, 2, 3, or 4, and so on, so that you can see. Until you don't have to sit through like a whole thing, because all this footage is like an hour and 41 minutes. So now I'm tying my hair up in a turban. I put the styling product in, and when I come back, now I'm back, and I've put in my Au Naturale by Dark and Lovely sealing cream with a moisture L.O.C. So that's it. I would like to say thank you very much for going ahead and watching this series. I didn't bother to show the shrinkage on the last day simply because it looks just like all the rest. You know, I don't get too much surprise shrinkage after I've done styling my hair. One, because of just how much my hair shrinks or doesn't shrink, but also when I'm styling my hair, it's drying as I'm styling it, and the moisture is either going into the hair shaft and doing its thing, or it's leaving it, and I don't have dripping problems. I take care of any residue with a t-shirt, and you know, basically scrunch it away. And I have made this last me up to 9 days, this method. So basically I have days where I do more intensive styling, and I have days where it's more like maintenance upkeep. So really, I don't really know how long you could do this for. What's the limit? If you just kept up just your maintenance days, that would be good. So thank you so much. I know it's been a long time since I've done any videos, and now I'm like doing a bunch all at once. It seems to be what I do. But now that I'm out of school and I'm just working, it's a lot easier for me to schedule my time. So I hope to see you guys in the near future, and take care.